Yeah, this is a follow up on the first video I did, the part two of the video, and this is just to show what's going to happen, how this dashboard is going to manage those positions that's going to open, that they open with the RSI. So how is going to manage the that's what this short video is about. So the the RSI is going to have values of the dashboard is going to have values of the RSI value, the buy level, the sell level, buy level, sell level, buy level, sell level. So it's gonna be three different strategies. I can only use one strategy part, one dashboard. I think that's why it's important that you have magic numbers. So with magic number, I can have three different dashboards opened. So, but just to change the magic number, then use the three different strategies. So let me explain. Let's start with the first one: buy level 70, sell level 30. Remember, we're using three different time frames RSI, so that we all have to work together hand in hand for those strategies. So let's pick on anyone. Okay, for instance, let's see. EuroCAD, three of them are like below 30 now. So that means the CAD is weak. Now the Euro is weak. CAD is strong. So I just click that. It's going to open that position EuroCAD. The reason why the position was open because by the time when I clicked it, EuroCAD now is changing. They were oversold the three RSIs. So this is the EuroCAD chat. So this is how the EA is going to manage the position. So three of them are already when three of them are below 30, a short position will be opened. So when the three RSI cross back above 70, the short is closed and the long is opened, and so on. Or I can use this, the 50 levels, this level, this mid range is going to be the mid range level. So when I click, when the position was open because the three RSIs were below 30, when the three RSIs cross back up above 50, 51 or 49, cross back up above 51, it's going to close the shot that opened when I clicked this button. It's going to close the short position that I opened, and a long is going to be opened. That's if the take profit was not hit when it was down here. So I'm going to put some other options. For instance, right here, if I click on this, click on the button, because the three RSIs were above 70, it's going to go long, open one long position. So it's going to hold the long position until right here when the three RSI cross below 50. So remember, the entries is above 70, and the exit and re-entry to the opposite direction is below 50, 51 or 49. Any of them, I can just say 50-50. So you can do that. It just depends on where the RSI is coming from. If it's coming from above, it's going to cross below 50. And remember, this is going to be used like live candle, the option to use live candle, or what is it called, or closed candle. So that's all there is. And another example, okay, like here, USD yen, the three RSIs are above 70. So I'm going to come here. That's if I'm doing this individually, not based on three here, three here. So I'm going to come here. I know USD is strong, so I'll just click that. Yen is weak. Come here, click yen. It's going to open that position. USD yen. So what's gonna happen? This is the USD your USDN chat. So when the three RSIs, if the top take profit is not hit or the stop loss is not hit, so when the three RSIs drop back, cross back down to 50, below 50, it's gonna close whatever short long is opened and it's gonna go long. You know, like here, maybe when I click the button, this was going on. Maybe the move started before I clicked the button, or it doesn't matter. It's going to follow the same logic that this buy, if the take profit is not hit or stop loss is not hit, the position is going to be closed somewhere here, not here. Or you see the one that didn't even cross back down. Maybe live trading it did, but so that means if the RSI never crossed down, three of them never crossed down 50, this position is still on from here to here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But I'm going to put everything in the EA properties. Like we just have to be locking profits, locking profits, locking profits. So I hope that's clear. That's all I think I've really touched on. I don't see. Okay, let's talk about this second strategy. And the first strategy is going to use both the 70 level, 30 level, and the 50 level. But the second strategy is going to use this like the opposite. So what I mean the opposite is, you know, when I click buy, for instance, I click buy on any of these buttons here, like say New Zealand USD, they're gonna be short. So I'm gonna click USD is strong, New Zealand is weak. So I'm gonna click New Zealand USD here. So now a short position is opened because the three RSIs were below 30. That's why the short position was opened. So for that short position to be closed, the three RSIs, we have to cross up the 30 level from below and go long. So if the take profit or stop loss did not hit, the position is closed for a loss or a profit when the three RSIs cross up above 30. So it's going to go long. So it's just the opposite of the first strategy. Even though the first strategy used 50 for the reversals, this strategy is still going to use the same 30 that it used for entry for a reversal. So we're dealing with Euro, with New Zealand, USD. So the three of them are now, the position was open because the three of them were below 30. So when the three of them cross back up above 30 on the current candle, it's going to close the short and it's going to go long. The three of them we have to cross. So like right here, when I clicked on that button, open the short position here. So the position was never closed until right here when the three RSIs went up and went long. So what's going to happen if the three RSIs they go up and enter the overbought? The long position is still going to be opened. Nothing happens to the long until the three RSIs they drop below 70 from above. That's when the long is going to be closed and the short is going to open. Hope that's clear. Let me find somewhere on the chat to really explain that. Okay, somewhere here a long position was open when I clicked on those buttons. Yeah. So nothing happened. The long is still held. So somewhere here the long position was closed and the short was opened. So when the short was opened, when the three RSIs got back into oversold, the short position is still held. Nothing happens. It's still held. I can have a second option to add to position when the three RSIs get into oversold. If that first position that was entered here is in profit, the RSI can open on that position. But I'll put that in the indicator in the EA setting. So since now the position is still short, if it's one position, it's still short. So right here, the position is closed. The short position is closed for a loss of profit, and the long is open here. When the RSI get into overbought, the long position is still held opened. That's if the take profit is not hit. So now it's still going. The long is still on until here. The long was closed and the short was opened. So the cycle just go around and around. So the short was open here. This still short, still short. It's still short. It's still short. Then when the RSI, this RSI comes down and cross this level down, the short is still on. Yes, the short is still on. Because these RSIs, the three of them never entered the overbought. If three of them have entered the overbought, it would have closed the short and it would have gone long. But the three of them did not enter overbought. Only this one entered overbought. So the short is still on because the three of them were still down. So and so on. That's how it's gonna work. Just to remind you guys that I have other EAs that can accumulate all the positions that are in profit and close it with one big loss. So it's gonna close at least five positions at the same time. When that situation happens, if the current position that was closed in profit, another position is automatically opened. But that's I'm making this kind of like complex, but I'm going to put everything in writing. But that's just the basics of the EA, how it's going to manage the position that is opened. It uses two strategies. It uses these, and this level is for the reversers. These levels are for the entry. These level for reversers. But this second strategy just use this level. Is you don't do anything with the 50 level, like I've explained. So I think that's my time. So if you have any questions, I've already explained how this dashboard is going to work. So before you bid, I'm going to, ask your questions before you bid. I'm going to sit down. If I get somebody that can code this semi-automatic EA, I'll sit down and write down the properties for the EA. But remember, this is semi-automatic. Like I said before, this we have to be coded into this to just make one big EA. So that's how it's going to work. So thank you very much for your time, and I hope someone will give this a shot. And let me see what you can do, how you can code this. Thanks. God bless. Bye.